Play New Balance, they said. It will be fun, they said. What a crock. I died fighting 20 orcs, and now I'm slaving away at a frying pan for all eternity.
Don't get me started. At least you don't have to deal with pigeons all day.
The ways of the gods are unfathomable. What are you talking about? I wandered through hostile orc lands in search of answers. I risked my ass out there.
Shame on you, evildoer!
Hello, dear friends and adventurers. Welcome back to Secret Song Games. I'm Adrian, and we are back in Gothic New Balance. And let's summon Gina. Hi, Gina. We last left off as we were about to get people for the camp. Oof, sorry for the yawn. It's been a tiring day. Now, let's see. Yeah, my little two kitties are playing and running amok in the room. So, let's have a chat with the Viper.
Hey.
Because Viper can help us with the camp.
I discovered that there is still magical ore in the abandoned mine near Onar's farm. Could you go there and check if there's actually something that can be harvested?
Or here in Corinus?
Exactly. I need to know if I should start mining ore, or if it's better to abandon this idea.
Sure, I don't have anything to do right now anyway. Let's go to your mine.
Can you make it on your own? I'm a bit busy right.
Sure, where should...
Head towards Onar's farm.
All right, then I'm off.
And the password is Dragon's Treasure. The most horrible password ever. And of course it's raining, which is exactly what I don't need. Another person we can recruit is Ulrich. So I need people.
I need people.
For what purpose, may I ask?
To guard my camp, and you seem to be an experienced fighter. You can fight, so I thought...
Is it true? Do you have a camp?
Yes, not far from Onar's farm at the site of the old tower.
I can see that you're quite a guy. How do you manage to do it all?
Well then, what do you say? After all, it's better than getting punched in the face behind the warehouse at the port every day.
And that's true. In principle, I agree to your proposal, but I want to receive no less than what I earn here at the arena every day.
It's hard to call it an arena, but I am willing to pay you 50 gold coins per day, if that's what you're asking about.
Good, agreed.
Then don't waste any time and head to my camp immediately. If needed, tell the guards at the gate the password, Dragon's Treasures. Then they will let you through.
Okay, see you.
Okay, so we got Ulrich. Can we also get this guy? No. So who else can we recruit for the camp? Holger. Pretty sure there's gotta be a few people in the city we can recruit, but I have no idea who it is. Who can we recruit? That's a very good question.
What do you think?
Now, how's it going?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Can we recruit Joe? No, we cannot.
Hey!
Can we recruit a beggar? No, we can't. So I wonder who else we can get. Maybe somebody from the hunter's camp. Oh yeah, we need to talk to the hunter's camp. How are the fish?
Oh, don't...
What, really, a complete...
the catch is pretty good. Just my luck. Nobody wants to buy my fish.
Why?
Can you believe you haven't heard? There was a scandal throughout the whole city. Some rich woman from the upper district read all kinds of exotic recipes, and she decided to show off her knowledge to her acquaintances. She bought a lot of fish from me and made all these... what are they called? Oh, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that all her dishes were made from raw fish. Imagine, raw! But any sane person understands that fish needs to be either fried or boiled or stewed. How can one think of eating it raw? However, I digress. Naturally, after dinner, everyone felt very sick. And whose fault is it that the lady has no brains? Well, of course, Fisherman Farin. In general, she blabbed all over town that I have poor quality fish. Even went to Lord Andre and complained to the governor. Fortunately, Lord Andre turned out to be not foolish and did not listen to her. Nevertheless, most of the townspeople listened to that idiot. In a word, now I'm sitting with the fish, but without clients and gold. Did you want something?
I'll buy your fish.
I will buy your fish.
Oh, that's no problem. How many do you want? 1, 2? If you buy 5 right away, I'll give you a discount.
You didn't quite understand me. I will buy all of your fish.
All the fish? But you won't eat it all by yourself. It will go bad.
And I'm not alone. There are many of us. I need a
He's
regular
gonna
Do
be
you
a
have a cab?
supplier.
near Onar's.
Not bad. I will be only glad to help you.
You can hand over the fish to my steward. By the way, how much?
It depends on the catch, but I can provide a dozen fish a day steadily.
Agreed.
Well then,
Nice.
Wait a minute.
So, show me your wares. So, 140 fish, huh? Cool, cool, cool. So, we got a fisherman on our payroll. Something tells me we might actually end up losing money with the camp. Well, we have 88,000 gold pieces, so I guess we can afford it. Who else can we...
Hey!
Can we hire this guy? Anything new?
What is that? You and your butt. Leave me!
What about Edda? Oh, we're also gonna need an alchemist. Yeah, I wonder if we can get Ignaz. No. We're not gonna get Edda. Okay, unfortunately. What about Ignaz as an alchemist? We also need a
Hey,
blacksmith. Carl isn't one. I wonder if we can get as an alchemist.
Nothing there.
How did this guy die?
Там ничего нет.
Uh...
Там ничего нет.
Oh, I think I know how he died. Yeah, because Ignaz is an idiot. So this guy has a routine of his NPC. Sometimes he climbs up here when he doesn't find a way to his house. He's an idiot. Probably ends up somewhere up here and then falls down to his death. Well, fuck me. I have to reinsert Ignaz now. Thank you very much, Gothic New Balance. Let me quickly load the game. Let's see if he's alive. Although I very highly doubt it. Very highly doubt that's the case. He was quite literally alive a few minutes ago. Let's see if he's still dead. Yep, still dead. Well, great. Well, this is what happens when the game is buggy. This is why we have a console mod. So we have to edit focus, VLK 498 Ignaz. Okay, so
Nothing there.
we need to insert a new Ignaz to the game, and this is basically how we're gonna do it. Insert VLK 498. There's Ignaz. Perfect.
Wait a minute.
Pickpocketing.
Wait a minute.
Show me how to make arrows. Magic arrows, no thank you. Show me your wares.
Show me your...
Yeah, and his inventory is basically deleted because... Oh, great. Let's close Marvin mode. Oh, that's great. This is why we have to be super careful. Brian, can I get him? No, I can't get him as an apprentice. I do need a carpenter, though. So we gotta think about potential people. How's it going?
Okay. Ever since Elric came and Gritu is after that incident with the bandit.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wait a minute.
Maxie, how's it going?
How's life?
But you do
Maybe I have a job for...
really what?
Good question.
Get off my...
Oh,
That's what I.
so no job for Maxie. We have a cam now, but we can't hire him. Kinda weird. Can we hire anybody from here? Citizen Lisa? How's it going?
Hello?
Leave me alone.
What are you...
This is my second part-time job. I help Cor.
Maybe we somehow...
Leave!
Hey!
What about this chick? Okay, nothing. Mixer. We could use a mage. It would be ideal to have a mage. Or maybe a ball.
In need of food? Come on over. In need of weapons?
Or not.
Then don't be shy.
So we gotta go to the hunters, I guess. We gotta negotiate some food for the camp. So let's teleport to the hunters. I'm assuming we gotta go.
Fox said that you returned to him my amulet that you found in the belly of that female mantis. I owe you one, buddy, and that's why I want you to take this amulet. It's magic, and with it you'll shoot better.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That was very kind of you,
Hey,
Falk.
you!
I need meat.
Have you already?
Yes,
But to whom do I talk to?
I can't.
To negotiate for some
Hey.
meat. Is it Nix? Everything quiet in the camp? Gotta resummon Gina. Baron? How's it going? So who's gonna be our supplier for meat? Bartok? It's kinda weird. Rafa? Any interesting news?
No, nothing.
Okay. Alfred?
Yeah, everything
What's new?
lately strange.
Because Errol said we needed to talk to somebody
you.
about a regular supply of meat for the camp. But it seems that the hunters don't have anything to say on the subject. Okay. We also need to have a chat with Brotherhood of the Sleeper guys, just in case.
Wait, stranger. One of our spiritual mentors.
Aha, I was right.
And what does he sud?
You'll find that out from him yourself. You too, Eve.
Balnameeb, huh? Okay, this is Balnameeb.
The visions became clearer.
Unicorn.
But the spiritual force of the Brotherhood was insufficient to summon the
Is it
sleeping
unicorn
one.
or is it's unicorn? Ah,
Did you want to see me?
Yes, that's right. I have a matter for you that cannot be postponed. Lately, disciples from the Brotherhood camp have started to disappear, and nobody knows whether they decided to leave on their own or something happened to them. We are not holding anyone in the camp against their will. However, such a trend could lead to sad consequences for our community.
What do you want from me?
I need you to find out the reason that made these novices leave the ranks of our Brotherhood, or else find out what happened to them.
All this is very interesting, but why?
You see,
okay.
this question is rather delicate.
Why me?
If I trust this to someone else, various rumors might start, which is extremely undesirable for us in the current situation. And you, as I have heard, are a reliable person, even though you are not a member of our Brotherhood. This explains my choice.
Okay, where should I start?
All right. Where should I be?
First to Pont to Zikita and the Paza. Fon Santos sounds like
Okay, check the camps of the harvesters.
After you visit the collectors, head to the city to the Swindler Parves. Man to Ton, find out if he has any news.
Okay.
Fun Sky Tita Tassito Kamata. I will not. I'm waiting for news from you.
Man, the AI really kicked the bucket there. Didn't really do its job.
Yeah.
All Oren. Okay, so I'm assuming the rest of the people don't really have anything else for us, right? Harlock, how's it going?
Everything is
Okie dokie. Joru doesn't have anything else for us. Viren doesn't have anything else. How are the defenses?
Don't disturb me.
Okay, shave head naked. Yeah, I don't want to shave my head. I really do not want to shave my head at all. Coordinate off. So all these guys, I'm assuming they have quests only if you join them.
Hey!
There's Anger. I'll pickpocket him.
Hey!
How's it going?
How's it go?
Quite well, but I still have. I'll stay here.
Okay. I'm really happy to see you, Anger. Most level-headed person in this camp. Does this book have anything for us? Nah. Doesn't really have anything. Oh, did we grab anything from this camp? Yeah. So we need to check the camps of the harvester. Well, this is one camp. Okay, this doesn't have anything. Alright, so the second camp would be somewhere near the tavern from what I remember. So let's teleport to the Taverna. Taverna di Orlano. Or however you want to translate that. How the hell did I reach the... It was somewhere up here, I think. Somewhere near Ulrich's farm, I remember it was. I have no idea how to open that chest over there. Pop a speed potion. Definitely gonna need it. Okay, so I think we need to go this way. If I remember, there was a way to climb up here. I think it was up here. Yeah, had to be up here somewhere. If I can... Sir, Gina. Gina. Don't do this to me, Gina. Go over there. Oh, come on. Stupid game. Stupid. You know what? Fuck it. Where's my blink spell? Why am I stupid? I have a blink spell. I don't need to climb up now, for Pete's sake. It's my blink spell. I had a blink spell somewhere. Where is it? Where be the blinky? Blink rune. Okay. What should we unequip? Let's unequip the fear rune. So... Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, this is 1,000 times better. Okay. I remember a harvester camp being somewhere up here. Yep, I was correct. What the hell happened over here? Where is everybody? Missing harvesters, huh? So what happened here?
What happened here?
They attacked us, Ritam. We were attacked. I don't know who it was. They caught us off guard. The only thing I managed to...
And what happened to the...
Yeah, I don't know. It seems they took them with them.
All right, hang in there. I will bring help.
Svanto Tatafio. No need. I already feel that my days are... Most likely, it's some kind of potent poison.
Then how can I help?
Better promise me that you will try...
Okay. Do you know...
No, but I'm sure that the one I wounded is definitely bleeding out. And perhaps you will be able...
He died, didn't he? Yeah, he just died. He died with a healing potion on him.
Nothing there.
Seriously? Okay, so there's a blood trail. There is a blood trail. Interesting. Let's check out all the camps, first of all. So it's good to know that one of the... It's good to know we have a lead. I think we accidentally went to the guy that actually is gonna crack this case. Grimbold? No, doesn't have anything else to say. Let's check out the rest of the clues. Maybe we're gonna find out more information. Balam. Balamib sent me.
Idle Namib sent...
Oh, so one of our spiritual...
He just wants to make sure...
Everything is fine with us.
Well, he is also very interested in what you know.
How are we supposed to know about that? Oh, I'm hearing about...
Well, perhaps you've...
If that was the case, so I have nothing...
All right, I got...
Nothing more to say, okay.
If you don't hassle our...
Perfect. So there's one more near Lobard's farm. That should be towards the south. You know, unlike a Soon that has very convoluted quests, at least we can move around pretty fast from left to right. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Okay, so this guy probably doesn't have anything else for
Idle
us.
Namib.
I am all...
He wants to...
Can you let him... The collection of swamp...
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Ask if there...
Have you heard anything about...
Are you serious?
Oh no, it's just rumors. Nothing serious.
Ah. No, we don't know.
Okay, so they don't know anything. Okay, in that case, let's go to the Circle of the Sun. Track that guy.
Hello, Mac.
You still had the audacity to show up here.
Ooh, interesting.
I was invited here. It is my duty to be present here, and I had the audacity to show up in such places where you wouldn't even dream of being in your worst nightmares.
Your primary duty was once to serve the holy fire, but for some reason you decided that you could neglect it. You shamelessly left the Circle of Fire, and for what? To indulge in the study of demonic magic. Shame on you, evildoer! Today, Innos subjected me to the heavy suffering of meeting with you, and I swear by his name, I would prefer to be cast into the abyss rather than experience what I am experiencing now, rather than see your shameless eyes boldly staring into mine, rather than witness what the servant of Innos has quickly become. In the devotion to Koev's church and the holy flame, no one doubted. From the yellow-mouthed novice to the king, no one.
Everything that happens in the world is the will of the gods. We do not determine our own destiny.
What are you talking about?
The brave hero who defeated the Sleeper and destroyed the barrier was guided all this time by the knowledge granted to me by Beliar. I raised him from the dead with the power given to me by Beliar so that he could save us from the dragons. Now I have come here as a representative of Beliar, following the call of the hero to help restore the artifact that poses a danger to the Dark God. What other dark mage would agree to this instead of turning you into dust? I want to hear what the respected servant of Innos has to say.
Do not dare to utter the name of our Lord with your filthy lips, apostate!
Are you capable of anything other than spreading demagogy, supreme mage? Do you owe the places of the prior anything for leaving the monastery? You took the throne in the church of the monastery, while I went to create a barrier.
I was against the barrier. Releasing such a huge amount of magical energy was initially a colossal risk, and it was a risk that paid off. You all ended up under the dome, and under it, evil was born.
Oh, the Sleeper was born much earlier. We are just witnessing his awakening.
Yes, but the emergence of the sect,
I wonder how long this is gonna go on for.
Fault. You did not stop them when they were leaving the old camp, oh all-knowing one.
Stop. I left him earlier to delve into studying the errors associated with the barrier ritual. I had no time to look after a group of unruly prisoners.
You repented of this, that's good.
What are you talking about? I wandered through hostile orc lands in search of answers. I risked my ass out there. You should be ashamed and keep quiet right now.
And what? I did nothing? I gave the Chosen One a letter for you that described the danger coming from the sect in the swamp.
It was at a time when my trail had already gone cold in the old camp, and the sectarians were eagerly collecting saliva for the awakening ritual and searching for the Unitar. That's how it goes, thanks. Your message was received by the poor soul, Caristo, yet another follower of inaction and waiting, who sat at the feasts in the castle to the right of Gomez, was his courtier, and then perished by the swords of his own thugs.
You are the culprit of Harist's death, and the rest of our brothers, you.
No, they are adults, and what's more, they are mages. They should have taken care of themselves. I left to find a solution to the problem, and they stayed behind. For this, the god of light and fire punished them. Fire is a reckless element, and fire priest must be effective, resolute people, not sitting idle in one place. So make at least one action worthy of the worn mantle just below your back that you wear and contribute to the restoration of the eye of your Lord, whose name is forbidden for me to pronounce by your order.
Praise Adonis, let's begin.
Okay, so is it done? They finished? Oh man, it's like a lover's quarrel. So press R or G. I think I'm stuck. Seriously. Is it over? Can't move my character. Seriously, bro? Do I need to teleport? I teleport again. I think I can. Am I still in dialogue? Shit. Shift R, Shift G. You said summons. Oh, come on. Oh, bloody hell. You're gonna make me go through this again. Shit, give me a second. Okay, so the lover's quarrel is done. Jesus freaking Christ. Think they can patch up again? Okay, so Vatras. Does Vatras have anything else to say? Special skills training and Zardas.
I have a very
Part of the Waterstone. No, I'm not gonna sell that. It's the reversal ritual. I have cursed weapons. Thank you. What the hell? Okay, got stuck there for a second. Let's follow the blood trail. Let's see where it leads. So does it lead into the forest? Yes, it leads into the forest. Oh, don't.
You're in for it now.
Who's this guy? Okay. Get him, Gina. Assassin's Blade. Hamasin. Legendary weapon of the Masyaf warriors. Masyaf. Wasn't Masyaf the citadel on Assassin's Creed? That's an interesting Assassin's Creed reference. What do you guys have to say for yourself?
Yes.
What about my share?
Oh, yes.
So you guys had an assassin.
Well, yeah.
And you guys are very bad assassins. Like, none of you are posting a perimeter, a sentry, anything like that. You guys are freaking idiots. Fucking idiots. Okay, so what do we have? Missing novices. I'm gonna show it to Baal Namib. We also need to have a chat with Baal Parvez, do we not? So let's teleport to the market square.
Yeah.
Baal Parvez. Baal Namib sent me.
Idol Namib sent me. The matter concerns the missing novices of the Brotherhood. Do you know anything about this?
Well, since you're aware of what's happening, it means that the Namib really trusts you. Answering your question, I can only tell you one thing. They are not in the city.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. They would never have passed by the city guard unnoticed. I would certainly know about it. However, if you don't believe me, you can look for them yourself.
All right. I will convey your words to the idol Namib. Farewell.
Man, this guy is so dramatic. They all are. Okay, let's quickly finish up this quest and then go to the camp. I also need to go to Onar's farm. Get the Eye of Enas, which should be fixed. Yeah, is the amulet ready?
Yes. I had to make a new.
Cool, thank you very much. Now we can go... Gina, let's go to... the crazy sect people. Finish up this quest.
Yeah.
So I have news.
I have news for you.
I am listening to you carefully.
In the Balam Gatherers camp, everything is calm. The new batch of swamp root will be delivered on time.
What about the missing acolytes?
They haven't heard anything about it.
All right, anything else?
Shret and his Swamp Thing collectors are all in good order.
This is pleasing. I thought it turned out Tilota. Do they know anything about the missing brothers?
No.
Well, if not, then not. Are there any other news?
I spoke with Idol Parvez.
And what did he say?
According to him, no one in the town had seen any disciples from the camp.
Is he sure about this?
Absolutely. The city guard would not have ignored this.
Okay, are there any other news?
I assume you won't like them very much. Hanissa's guard camp was attacked.
What? But who could have done this, and most importantly, why?
I don't know about that.
Oh gods, but what about Hannes himself?
He bravely fought and even managed to wound one of the attackers, but he was mortally wounded. I could not help him in any way. Indeed, before dying, he informed me that the attackers took all the marsh collectors with them.
And what did you do?
According to Connus, one of the killers was bleeding heavily. This helped me track him down and kill him. However, who he was and where he was from remained unknown. He only had a strangely shaped blade with him.
Let me take a look at it.
Here, take it.
Yes, a very strange blade. I've never seen a weapon like it before. Take it back and try to find out something about it. Find out who might own such a blade.
It won't be easy. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Try talking to experienced blacksmiths, who better than them to understand weapons. It's possible that we'll be lucky, and someone will know where it could have come from. Do you have any more news?
I suppose that's all the news that I could find out about the missing disciples.
You've done a good job. Now we need to decide what to do next. Fortun matitote taskire, ensabis wantul tos vital. Santu hanon dikantes of tohti tindus.
What the hell is that language?
That this is the only thread that can lead us.
Okay, what the hell is the language? Missing novices, okay. Local blacksmiths, huh? I need to find a blacksmith outside of town, like in the Valley of Mines.
Hey, you!
So this guy probably doesn't know anything. There's only like 3 or 4 blacksmiths in this entire game, so...
Do you really?
There is a blacksmith in the city. Rods.
It's been a while.
Are you an experienced blacksmith?
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
Then look at this blade. I suppose you might find this weapon familiar.
All right, let's take a look.
Here it is.
Well, here I can tell you one thing. This weapon was definitely not made in Corinus, and it was forged not by a simple blacksmith, but by a true master weaponsmith. And as far as I know, there have never been such masters on the island. I can't say anything more.
Okay, what you said is enough.
Okay, so let's ask for more opinions. Should be another blacksmith at Onar's farm.
Wait a minute.
You know a lot about weapons.
Pretty good, and why are you asking?
I have a very interesting specimen.
And I would like to understand where and by whom it was forged.
Do you have it with you?
Yes, here it is.
It's immediately apparent that this weapon was forged by a master smith. Whoever made it could be proud of their work. The balance of the blade itself is perfect, and as far as I know, the local blacksmiths are not capable of that.
And you?
Well, to be completely honest, me included, so most likely this blade came to us from Murtana guy. Only there live true master gunsmiths capable of making such things. Here, take it back and keep it safe. Such a weapon is valued far more than gold.
Okay, so... Smiths from Murtana, but he added nothing more. Well, let's go to the camp, because we also have to go to the Valley of Mines later on. Because there's the artifact quest there. So, Errol.
In the last few days, the security at the camp has increased. This is good because we have recently been attacked by several predatory creatures.
Oh.
One of the guards got pretty beat up in that scuffle, but luckily for him, the wound turned out to be not too serious. However, if it continues like this, soon we will lose all people here.
What are you hinting at?
We need a healer, or better yet an alchemist, capable of brewing healing elixirs for such cases.
This is even more difficult than with the blacksmith.
I understand that this is not an easy task, but the fates of people living in the camp depend on its solution. Therefore, you will have to do something about it.
All right, I will look for a healer for us.
So maybe Sagita?
Hey.
Or Ignaz? So camp treasury 496. Stocks of provision 191. 150 gold pieces a day. Okay. How's it going in the top?
How are things?
Everything is fine.
Okie dokie. So let's see, can we open the mine? Farum. So are the fish biting?
Excellent, and most...
Cool. Camp security. How's it going?
Everything is fine.
So, where is the miner? Where is Viper? Is he around here? Yes.
How do you like it here?
Is this that very mine, and that's all?
What were you expecting?
Well, of course, it's not like an old mine, but still...
Ahem.
Ah, yes. Well, at the very least, you'll definitely be able to get about 10 boxes from here. And if the veins go deep, which is quite likely judging by their appearance, then even more so. As for the quality, the ore here is arguably not worse than in the Valley of Mines itself. Overall, it seems to me that you should give it a try. I'm just curious, where are you going to find people willing to work in a mine now?
What about you? Mining ore may not be your specialty, but don't you want to swing a pickaxe a little? There are no crawlers here, no bothersome guards, and no one will force you to work around the clock.
And why do I need all this? Now that you've returned the ore to me, I can go a long while without working.
Try to convince.
But sooner or later you'll have to get back to work anyway. And where will you work then? As a bouncer for Cardiff? Toiling away on a farm? Or will you return to the Valley of Mines? You will always have time to spend your ore. I am offering you a pretty decent job, free housing, and food. Additionally, you will be able to keep a third of the ore you mine for yourself. Are you sure you want to refuse? There won't be a second chance.
Wait, let me think. Ah, fine, have it your way, but a third of the ore is mine.
See, now that's a good argument, but 40%, that's way too much.
Everything is great.
Okay, so we need... Actually, no, let's talk to Ulrich as well. We need a healer now. This is reminiscent of the Elex quest, where you have to set up the same camp, the origin camp. So where is Ulrich exactly? Ah, there he is.
Wait a minute.
Everything okay?
Everything. So far, everything.
Cool. So because we have a mine set up, does that mean we have some income right now?
Hey.
Magic ore mining units per day, 7. Camp income. So our income is 0. This is problematic. Although technically we're not losing money yet, because we also have income from whatchamacallit. We have income as a demon hunter. So let's talk to Sagita. Maybe she wants to volunteer to join us. She can also take her shadow beast friend. I'm gonna make a very weird camp.
Yeah.
So Sagita, I need a healer.
I need a healer in my camp.
And you decided to look for it here?
I thought of you right away. After all, you are a healer and quite knowledgeable in alchemy.
At the same time, they know perfectly well that I don't really enjoy people's company and can't stand leaving my cave.
Yes, but the times are troubling now. You could see that for yourself. The appearance of a dark wanderer near your cave is an extremely bad sign. Next time, he might not come alone. Upon seeing them, the mercenaries guarding you might just scatter in all directions.
Yeah.
But here is my
And where is your camp?
at the site.
All right, you almost convinced me. No matter how much I value my solitude, I truly began to fear for my life here. Are there many people?
Don't worry, there will be plenty of work for you. And
Money interests me very little. The only thing I will need, I think that 40 gold pieces.
agreed.
Yes, let them guard the cave until my return.
See you at the camp then.
I
Okay,
understand.
cool. So we got a healer now. Ignaz is shadow beast. Wonder if Ignaz is still alive now. Like, if we teleport to the city, is he still gonna be there? Oh, this game is so janky, man. This game is so freaking janky. Technically, he should still be there. Yep, there he is. He's alive. He's alive with an empty inventory. What can you do? Okay, so we have an alchemist now. Managed to persuade Viper. Sagita has agreed to move into my camp. She'll prepare chemical potions. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder if we can persuade the druid to join me. Or Mo. Yeah. We also need... What else do we need? Ideally, I would love to have some hunters. So the Eye of Venus is pretty much ready. It's fixed. We can't really hire this guy because this guy really needs a job by the looks of it.
Really, what good question? Get them.
Fine. Okay, in that case, let's teleport to the Valley of Mines, I guess. We need to inquire more about that sword. Maybe we can find more people we can hire in the Valley of Mines. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so let's ask the blacksmith here.
Hey, you.
Dobar.
How it could be better.
Okay, this guy isn't helpful. Do the people here like Udar? No. Sangraf. Show me your spell scrolls, not interested. Also, it's very weird that we can't talk to... We can't talk to Lord Garand. What's new? So somebody in the castle should know about the artifacts. Who could know about the artifacts? Let's use our logic and reason. It should be the steward, right? Angor the steward was responsible for the supplies. So he would know something about artifacts. No. He doesn't know anything about artifacts. Antiques. So Luther wants to... Okay, it's probably in the Valley of Mines. We should begin our search for the castle premises. Perhaps I'll find them somewhere or meet somebody who can help me find them. Meet somebody. Is this going to be a chapter 4 quest? Because there's only a very small number of people we can actually talk to here. Unless there's some new NPCs I'm not seeing. Why do I have the feeling like the statues are probably in this old chest?
Without the right key.
No, so I'll never get this open without the right key.
That's been known a long time.
What about you? No. Of course you're not helpful. What about you, Brutus? Tortured anybody today?
Anyone today? Can't you see
Yeah, you're busy. You're busy. Maybe Gomez knows something about him. I mean, he's dead. He has all the time in the world. You could answer a couple of questions. We need to talk to people in the Valley of Mines anyway. So Gomez's ghost. What do you know about marble figurines? There you go.
What do you know about marble statuettes?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about 3 statues of Innos made of black Nordmar marble. One of the ore barons demanded them from King Robar as payment for a load of magic ore.
Do you know where they are?
Of course. I too was an ore baron. And I'm aware of where my predecessors stored their treasures.
But you have to do me one small favor.
Help me become free. Soothe my soul. And I will share with you everything I know myself.
My suffering is pain. It's simply terrible.
And with each day, my torments become more and more unbearable.
Especially when a great evil came to this valley.
Where did you learn that? You've never left the castle.
I feel it.
The corrosive bonds of this evil have spread throughout the district, seeping into every crack and into every soul.
And what if I refuse to help you?
Then you will never be able to find what you are looking for.
It turns out I have no choice.
Okay. Okay, let's help him.
Okay, I'll help you. What should I do?
To begin with, you need to visit the altars of all 3 great deities and pray before them for my soul. Here in the valley, you will easily find altars dedicated to Innos and Beliar.
And what about the prayer to Adonai?
The water mages will surely be able to help you with this. The blessing of one of them will... After that, you should head to the old mine.
In it, you must find at least 10 restless souls of people who used to work for me. Ensure that they finally find the peace they so desperately crave.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just kill them.
Kill? I see your problem-solving methods are not particularly diverse.
Believe me.
And remember,
before you kill another soul, you must ask it for forgiveness on my behalf.
And only after receiving it, unsheath your sword.
Otherwise,
And why did you need their...
Because I myself cursed these people, and it is because of my fault that their souls still cannot find peace in this world. When I found out that a collapse had occurred in the old mine, I flew into a...
It seemed to me that everyone around me had betrayed me.
I see.
In hopeless attempts to somehow rectify the situation, I couldn't find anything better. How to curse all those who allowed the mine collapse. The mines on which all my power and all my wealth were based.
Yes, it's not an easy task.
That's not all yet.
After you visit the old mine, you will need to return here, to the castle. As you know, my most grave crime is the murder of Karist and his fire mages. Therefore, You will need to perform the ritual of summoning the souls of the deceased magicians. On the top floor, in the former cell of the fire mages, a magical pentagram has been preserved. Use it. To do that, stand in the middle of the magic circle and say the words, Far Actus Bec Norcar. These words are part of an ancient magical spell that will help you summon the souls of the dead into this world. Naturally, as you understand yourself, only for a certain time. So you won't forget them, I will give you a scroll where they will be written down.
And what are my next steps?
Talk to each of them. Let each one grant me their forgiveness.
That's all, so don't waste time.
I'll be waiting for you here.
What are you gonna do for now?
There is no way.
Okay, so we gotta pray to an altar of Enos. Pray to an altar of Beliar. And since we're on the subject, I'm actually curious if we can talk to Old Man Grimes. Teleport to the new camp. Curious if we can recruit him for the camp. Because Old Man Grimes is a pretty cool character. He's an OG character from Gothic 1. Kinda want him on my team. Yes!
Have you ever thought about getting out of this mine and leaving the Valley of Mines?
How could I not have thought of that? But what's the use of it? The paladins won't let me go anywhere. And even if I won't last 20 minutes outside.
Sure, what if someone you know helped you get out of here?
You? But how will you manage to get through the hordes of orcs, even if we forget about the paladins?
Just like the previous...
All right, but why do you need me?
I need people who are good with a pickaxe. It turns out that there is some magical ore in Corinus. Right now, I'm trying to develop this deposit, but I can't do it alone. In short, I want you to work for me.
Another mine? But how is your mine better than this one?
Let me think. Around there, hordes of orcs don't roam. You won't have to work around the clock, and you'll have housing and 3 meals a day. There are no more crawlers there either. Oh yes, the mined ore will definitely be put to use, and won't be lying next to the mine waiting for the orcs to take it for themselves.
Well, if all of this is true, then the working conditions you are offering would be better than here. All right, I agree, but I won't go alone. You need to bring my buddy as well.
No problem. 4 hands are definitely better than 2.
Excellent. Then we need... Unfortunately, these paladins are always on guard. Wait, though, I have an idea. I heard about a spell that can put a person to sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna put them to sleep.
Moreover, I need to prepare. Give me a day and then...
Hey, you!
Give him a day. I got the scrolls.
I got the scroll. As soon as we get out of this...
Forget about the scrolls. I was recently outside and heard that you can't see the entrance to the mine from... Stop. I think I hear the clinking of armor. And now, silence. I think they are gone. Forward, now or never.
Okay. So we're gonna have to fight the paladins, or... Yeah, stupid paladins. They're going to pray. This is so moronic. One of them should always be on guard. Let's summon Gina just in case. Okay, so do I need to escort them all the way to the pass? Because I'm not against it. Let's see, are they keeping up? They're keeping up, more or less. Perfect. So, how's your work?
Now this rock is...
Cool. So let's escort them to the pass. Okay, gotta be careful so they don't die. Almost there. Almost there. Freedom! So is something gonna trigger? So what do I have to do? People for the camp? Commerce's Curse, Antiques. People for the camp. Errol. Huh. So what do I have to do now?
Until now, we've been...
Do I have to escort them all the way? I have to go all the way to the pass? This is a bit counterintuitive. I have to go this way. Grimes.
You know, this rock.
Huh. Do I go this way? Are they gonna teleport with me? That's the question. Doesn't seem like it. So what am I missing? Feels like there was supposed to be a trigger somewhere that didn't trigger. Give me a moment. Okay, so we're here.
We're here. You can get to Corinus through this mine.
As you say.
Okay, so do I have to go in first? Really? Just like that? Let's go in first. They're gonna follow me in? No. Doesn't seem like it. Okie dokie. So I don't really remember what the path was, but I think we just went up and up and up until we... Ouchie. Until we fell on our ass. Let's teleport to the camp directly. Let's hope that works, actually. So let's teleport to Corinus, to the camp, and let's hope Grimes is gonna be there. I'm actually super happy we got Grimes. So there's Alric. There's Sagita.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
How do you like the new place?
I am glad that I accepted your offer. This place, and even my shadow beast found a place here.
Super. So wait a second. We need a blacksmith though. Viper Fathom. Hello, Mr. Shadow Beast. Camp security. So is Grimes inside? Or is he on the other side? Where could Grimes be? So he's either in this house sleeping. No. Where is Mr. Grimes? You know what I think he is? I think he's probably at the pass to the Valley of Mines. Like, if he went through the cave, the game would probably place him outside, right? Somewhere around here? This is the entrance to the shaft. Okay. And so he should go out there. Did we actually ever tell Grimes about the password and everything like that? So he'd go this way. Logically, right? He would go this way. Pop a speed potion. He would take this tunnel. I'm trying to use my logic here and it's not really working. So Grimes would go this way. Aha! Okay, our logic worked.
And the next morning, I found out that the house of a wealthy man in the upper quarter of the city had been robbed. But it seems he likes it here, so he's unlikely to leave this place. I was nearby at the time and managed to grab the key that was lying next to the mutilated body of one of the guards.
Hold your celebration. We haven't reached my camp yet.
Great place.
Oh, I have to escort him. Oh, this guy actually has a name now. He's called Hunty. Hunty and Grimes. Okay, Hunty. Let's go with Hunty. Okay. kind of annoying that I have to escort them manually, but I guess these guys never left the Valley of Mines for the last 20 years, right? So yeah, these guys are long-term convicts. Damn, they're institutionalized. Okay. Let's go this way. Now we gotta get them up there without dying. That's the... Oh, I wonder if we can recruit fingers now. I hope we can. Okay, getting them up here without dying, that's gonna be... Okay, it's gonna be a challenge. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Yes, we did it. Grimes. Here we are.
We are here. This is my camp. Over there is the entrance to the mine.
He was almost at the end of the tunnel when one of the falling stones hit him right in the head. He fell down dead.
You're welcome. At first you can rest, and once you've gathered your strength, start working. I hope you remember our agreement?
Well, if all this is true, then the working conditions you're offering will be better than here.
Make yourself comfortable then. Oh yes, for your work, I will pay you 35 gold coins a day. Agreed?
Several miners, along with 3 guards, went to inspect that cave. Everything's right, buddy. I'm a hunter, not a farmer. Or do you see a flock of sheep next to me?
So it seems like...
Wait a minute.
How's it going, hunting?
Wszystko w porządku.
Okay. That almost sounds like Polish instead of Russian.
Hey.
So Viper, I got you a couple of miners.
Hey, everything is
cool. So how expensive is this gonna...
Wait a minute.
This is gonna get...
Do you know...
I have spent half of...
I want to learn...
No problem.
Teach me everything you know. Okay, yeah, it seems like the AI is saying things that... So that's Sagita, that's Ulrich. I need Errol. And I need them to not die, that's the thing. So Errol, tell me about the camp. How expensive is it? So let's see. We're spending 260 gold a day. Remaining iron ore and magical ore. Supply of provisions, units per day, consumption. Okay, so we're... Fathom is supplying us with 20 fish per day, but we're consuming 12 food per day. So we have... Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting that I can use my extra food as supplies. It's good to know. Okay. So question is, we need a blacksmith. Desperately need a blacksmith. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we also need to pray to an altar of Venus, to an altar of Adenos, and an altar of Beliar. Well, Xardus has an altar of Beliar. So that should be easy to take care of. Pray for Gomez's soul. Gifts of Beliar. Oh, nice! The Dark Souls crystals, plus 90 health. Yes. Cool. So we prayed for Gomez's soul. That's good. Now we need an altar of Adonis. I think there was one in the city, if I'm remembering right. Wasn't there an altar of Adonis somewhere around here? There it is. Oh, that's an altar of Venus. Pray for Gomez's soul. And then we need the blessing of a water mage. Is Mixer gonna be enough, or do we really need to call in Saturus for that? Where the hell is Mixer, though? Is he in the house over here? No, that can be the house. What is the water mage, though? Valentino. No, Valentino is useless. Do we need to go to Satyrus? Or to Vatras? Let's go to Vatras. So let's teleport to the Circle of the Sun. This is an interesting quest to free Gomez. Vatras. Need the blessing of Adanos.
I need the blessing of Adonis.
Who are you talking about, my son?
I wanted Adonis to grant forgiveness to one of the restless souls in this world.
This changes things a bit. And whose soul is this?
In life, he was called Gomes. He was a former ore baron.
To anyone else who would come to me with such a request, I would have immediately refused. But not to you.
Does this mean that his soul will receive Adonis's forgiveness?
Yes, I will help you.
Okay, cool. So this is done.
By the divine wisdom of Adonai and the power given to me by water, I grant this sinful soul forgiveness. And let the holy water cleanse her of her sins, and will give her peace in this world.
Okay, so we're done with Gomez. Then we have to go to the old mine.
May Adonis be...
Okay, so now we gotta go to the old mine and somehow convince them. Somehow convince them. What is the old mine? So old tower, fort, sip camp, Pass of Corinus. I think the old mine was closest to the new camp, if I'm remembering right. I'm also curious if those two idiot paladins have anything to say about the fact that we basically took their only two remaining diggers. The kingdom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There is enemies around. Are those orcs? Elite Black Orc Elder. Yeah, the paladins. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, gotta save Gina. Okay, there's one more orc. Anybody else? Okay, let's summon the Will of the Wisp. Okay. He can handle looting everything. So... Ring of Courage and Valor. I think we can turn these rings to... Cool. Okay, so I guess these guys didn't live long enough to see... to suffer their mistakes. Oh, okay, so this is the old mine. Okay. So summon Gina and put her on passive. So how is this gonna work?
Why are you bothering me, human? What do you need from me?
I came here on Gomez's orders to put your soul to rest, Ghost.
Did you come to free me? Could it be that my suffering will come to an end?
Yes, but before I do that, Hames wants you to forgive his soul as well.
We are all cursed here just because of him. Apparently, his soul also knows no peace in this world.
You are absolutely right, Ghost.
So
are you giving him your forgiveness?
Alright, I give him what he asked for. Since I know what it means to be cursed. And now, human, release me.
Yep, you're free. Kill cursed ghosts. Oh, nice. Gina leveled up. So we gotta do this with 9 more ghosts. Are there 10 ghosts specifically?
Hey, mortal white.
To rid her of this curse, your suffering will soon come to an end. However, before I free your soul, you must help me.
What do you need?
So you would give your forgiveness to one of the damned souls.
Whose soul should I...
The soul...
Okay.
And the soul of...
Don't you think you're asking for too much, mortal?
Not too much, considering that your own freedom is at stake. Do you want to remain a damned ghost?
No, anything but this. This suffering, it's unbearable.
Okay.
Then just give...
Okay, Mort.
Does this mean...
Yes, I agree.
Okay, now I can take...
Finally!
So are they gonna attack me now? They're not doing too much damage. They're doing like 30 damage. Okay, so we gotta do this 8 more times, I take it. There's ghosts everywhere. I have to talk with all of them. Okay. Oh, poor Gina. Okay. Okay. So let me save the game. Give me a moment. Alright, so we're back in the castle. And we finished off pacifying the spirits of the diggers slain by Gomez. Now the thing is, what do you guys think, by the way? Should Gomez be redeemed for his crimes? I mean, he butchered a bunch of fire mages and a lot of innocent people. What do you guys think? Does he actually deserve a redemption arc or not? In any case, let me know in the comments. Now, let's summon the fire mages. Faractus Beknorkar. Did it work? What does it say? Ritual is summoning. Okay. I can't tell. Did this actually work or not? Where are the fire mages near Gomez? Ah, it's raining. I hate it when it's raining. There is no command. That's the issue. There is no console command to actually turn off the rain in Gothic. There is a command, I think, to turn on the rain. What are you gonna do now? Okay, same dialogue. Okie dokie. So, do I need to wait until nighttime? Is that it? I think the ritual only works at midnight, if I recall. Let's read the quest. So, gaining the scroll of former soul of fire mages by the pentagram. Okay. Maybe it only happens at night. So, by the pentagram. Let's try this again. Oh! So I needed to be inside the pentagram. Okay, okay. Let's save the game. So let's have a chat with them. Okay. Let's put Gina over here. So let's talk to...
Greetings, wizard. May Innos be with you. What do you need from me?
I need your help.
I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Better turn to Master Karist. Perhaps he will hear your request.
Okay, so only Caristo.
Greetings, May
Innos be with you.
I need your...
I'm afraid I won't. It's better to turn...
So Caristo, huh?
Greetings, May.
Better.
Cool, so none of them want to speak with us except Caristo.
I need your help.
I'm afraid I won't... You should rather turn to Master Caristo.
Okay, I get it. Have a chat with Caristo.
Who called us? Who disturbed our sacred rest? Who are you?
Don't you remember me?
Yes, your face seems familiar to me, but so much time has passed. Could you remind me who you were before?
I was a fire mage, I was a water mage. Oh, so we get to choose our backstory. Well, I guess I was a fire mage.
I was a fire mage, Master, and you were my mentor.
Oh yes, you were my student, and how could I forget that? Now I remember you, my son. But as I see it, you broke the vow given to Innos in the fire. And that greatly upsets me. And now tell me, what brought you here? Why were you looking for a meeting with us?
I need your help.
I need your help.
And what exactly do you want from us?
I want you to grant your forgiveness to the soul of one person.
You don't need to continue further.
But why?
Because I have a guess about what you want to ask all of us. Only one person can ask us for forgiveness for his actions. The one because of whom we are now here as ghosts, rather than living people. He who dared to raise a sword against the sacred servants of Innos for the sake of gold and power. And he who is not forgiven, and whose soul was cursed by the gods for his misdeeds. And you want us to forgive the one who became our executioner?
I understand that my request sounds quite strange, but it seems to me that anyone, no matter who they are or what they have done, deserves at least one chance to redeem themselves.
You're too foolish to judge that man. Only Innos has the right to decide who is worthy of what. However, there is a grain of truth in your words. Indeed, everyone is given the opportunity to atone for their guilt.
Well, to be honest, I'm at a loss as to how HMS could possibly earn our forgiveness.
Moreover, his damn soul is capable of little right now.
Well then, maybe I can do something for you, after which you will grant him his freedom.
Okay then, listen to me carefully. In the west of the valley, not far from the old Tower of Zardas, lies an old abandoned crypt. The entrance to it is securely hidden by a stone slab, and it simply seems impossible to get there.
What is inside this crypt?
What lies in this crypt can bear only one name: evil.
We do not exactly know what kind of evil is hidden in this crypt, but there is no doubt that it truly exists there. Therefore, having considered your request, I came to the conclusion that if one evil must be forgiven by us,
then the other existing evil must be destroyed by us.
As you understand, we will not be able to do this ourselves. Therefore, we will need some help. I hope I don't have to explain that these are the conditions under which I will grant forgiveness to Gamius.
Do you mean to say that I have to go to this crypt and destroy the evil that dwells there?
You're perceptive. Complete this task and Games will be forgiven. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, consider that we have an agreement.
Then immediately go there and destroy all the evil that you encounter on your way.
But wait, you said the entrance to this crypt is closed. How will I get in there?
You don't have to worry about that. The stone slab that blocks the way there will no longer be an obstacle for you. Once you reach the right place, you will understand it yourself.
Join us. We'll be waiting for you here. May Innes protect you.
Oh, I see. So this quest is actually related to the unlimited power quest. It's really interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's teleport there. Meanwhile, I've also been stocking up on potions off screen. I brewed a bunch of potions in preparation for the fight with Raven, which I'm guessing it's gonna cost us a lot of resources. So as you can see, I brewed a crap ton of extracts and... Stop it, Gina. And elixirs, and I think we have more than enough mana potions, especially the mana regeneration potions. Okay, so Alex doesn't have anything to say. Okay, so that means we can actually now enter... Aha! Very cool. Give me a second to save the game. Alright, let's go inside. So there is an evil. I'm assuming it's gonna be undead. So let's pop a light spell first of all. What was it? I think the apostrophe? I need to summon the Will of the Wisp, first of all. Okay, turn on the locator. Where was the Will of the Wisp again? I think it was on apostrophe mod controls. Summon the Will of the Wisp apostrophe. So is it summoned? I can't tell. Thank you for the dark mushrooms. Because the Will of the Wisp essentially makes your life 1,000 times easier. If I can actually find the bloody thing. I wish I knew what items I don't really require. Because one of the issues with this mod, I like this mod, don't get me wrong. But the amount of stuff you can get is, well, it's insane. So, special bolt tip. I think I need to sell this rune. Don't really need it, do I? Amulet of the Will of the Wisp. Usage apostrophe. Well, apostrophe. Is it this one? Aha, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so what do we have? Demonic Skeleton Guardian. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. So this crossbow is actually very good. I like it. Is Gina? Yes, Gina is on active now. So what do we have down there? Okay, so... Oh yeah, I can feel the damage on this one. I'm using regular bolts. I'm not even using holy bolts. Oh, double tapped. Okay. A demon hunter it is then. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a boss fight. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Yeah. Ouchie. Yeah, fortunately Gina is pretty strong. Like, her stats are... Dude, I was talking. I want to check out Gina's stats. So, yeah, if I turn her into a demonic dog, she becomes insanely powerful. We can one-shot zombies. That's lovely. Okay, a couple of them over here. Perfect. Oh, are we... Is this poisonous? No. This is not poisonous, is it? Okay, so if I turn on the locator... Sometimes it's nice to turn on the locator simply because the Will of the Wisp doesn't pick up everything. So we have a fork in the road. Where does this lead? Okay. This is a zombie. Okay. So lower the volume just a bit. Slightly too loud. So yeah, I think our steps should be as follows. We should finish up whatever quest we can in this chapter. Find whatever... Hello, zombie. Stonecutter's hammer. That's interesting. Finish up whatever quest we have in this chapter. Find whatever people we need for the camp. Supply the camp with enough gold and food to last a while in our absence. Because once we go after Raven, we'll be locked in an area until we finally defeat him. So we need to make sure the camp doesn't fall apart in our absence. It's interesting that we're basically given a mini camp simulator. Okay, so I think this is the only natural way. Okay. Demonic skeleton. Ooh, lots of them. Ouchie. Okay, took some damage, but the shield is actually holding up quite well. Yeah, more than adequately well. Okay, so we have a gate. A Dark Reaper. I'm assuming that's gonna be the boss. Let's handle his minions. Okay, so that seems to be... Okay. So let's check out our inventory. Do we have any holy arrows? We have holy arrows. Heavy bolts. Sharp bolts. Did I make any... Arbiter bolts. I actually think I'm gonna use the Arbiter for this one. Or maybe not. No. So... Let's get rid of... Okay. So... Ouchie. What was it? Shift 6. Regular arrows, magic arrows, holy arrows. Perfect. Okay, so resummon Gina. Set her on passive. Okay. Put the Drag Nimrod on 7. Is this guy gonna chat with me or is he gonna attack me directly? Okay. Okay. No. Big no. Okay. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to tank this asshole. Okay, Uriziel at least does... a decent amount of damage. Okay. Boring fight. Let's skip till the end. Okay. So the Dark Reaper is done. Dark Reaper's key. Okay. Let's switch back to the Dragon Nimrod. Perfect. Let's get some health regeneration going. Oh yeah. I made a bunch of these, whatchamacallit, apple pies. A lot of them. Okay. Okay, I think we can put Gina on active now. Okay. Perfect. Anybody else? Nice. So if I turn on the locator, okay. So there has to be a key, right? This guy was guarding something. And the crossbow is so powerful against the undead. It's actually powerful against a lot of stuff. So is this the end of the... Is this the end of the cave? Oh, there's a ghost over there. Oof, the ghost is still not taking a lot of damage. Okay. Gotta handle the ghost the classical way. Come on, you stupid fighter. Okay. Come on, Gina. Do some damage. I know you can. Oof. Gina died. Ouchie. Ooh. Metagoal? Who's this guy? This a boss? Yeah, he looks like a boss. Ouchie. Does damage like a boss. Unfortunately for you, you're a melee character, which means that I can just block your hits. Oh, he has a lot of health. Yeah, most mini bosses or bosses... Ooh. Okay. Ouchie. This is gonna be a close fight. Gotta be careful. Okay, so Miracle, what does he have? Rending Claw. 325 damage, require 500 stamina. Weapon is quite ancient. Breath of Death, Volume 1. Okay. Let's get some more health regeneration going. I see more enemies in the distance. Skeleton Spearman. So what does it say? I found a pentagram in a bookend. I must read it. If we do the quest on limited power, does that mean we can also do the quest for... what's it called? The Janus quest? The Janus boss fight? Okay, I think they're all dead, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a statue of an orc? Yeah, that's just the statue of a toppled orc. Okay, anything interesting down here? No. Just water, I guess. With a central support pillar. Makes sense. Where's the light coming from? So what do we have over here? What's wrong, Gina? You scared? Okay, so we have an ancient forged chest. We can unlock. Perfect. Speaking of... Okay, so what does this do? Breath of Death. 1 demon heart, 20 skeleton pieces, dragon roots, end of the first part of the recipe. Continuation. Oh, this is a big recipe. Oh, this is a weapon. I see. See the logic. Okay, so what does the forge just contain? Ancient Magician's Robe. Requires 550 mana. Elixir of Stamina, Black Pearl, Snapper Weed. Okay. Let's further regenerate our health. Okay, so let's read the book stand. Only the name Janus has survived from the record. Skulllands, Mountains, Orcs, the records are indecipherable. Assigned to guard the artifact. Aha! The plot thickens. And to think we started this quest for some marble statues. Now, my only hope of finding this artifact depends on the upcoming ritual. I hope I can summon one of Beliar's servants into this world to help me answer my questions. For the ritual, I will need the skull of a powerful demon, which I will place on the altar of demons. Without it, everything will be in vain. So we need a skull of a powerful demon. So what happens if I open this? Oh, this can be opened? Oh, I thought this sarcophagi could be opened. But I guess that's what the Will of the Wisp did. Okay, so there's a path up here. Is there anything else we've missed? Okay, a couple of enemies up there. That's okay, we can handle them. So Stonecutter's Hammer, huh? Is this a path under the rock, or does it simply... No? Gina, try not to drown, come on. Okay, so let's read what happened exactly. So I found all records of an unknown necromancer concerning an artifact I'm interested in. Okay, I will need the skull of some very powerful demon to do so. To the right of the bookstand is a ritual pillar on which I can place the demon's skull. Okay, Gomez's curse. I encountered a strange kind of undead. I killed the creature, go back to Callisto. Perfect. Does that mean there's anything else to loot in this area? Let's see if the locator has anything for us. See, no enemies. Oh, try not to fall down. I'm actually curious, if I fall down, do I die? No, I don't actually die. So it's not that deep. Huh. Okay. Let's teleport to another part of the island, teleport to the Valley of Mines, teleport to the old tower. Let's see if Alex has anything to say about the fact that I just explored the crypt. If not, we can just go back to Callisto. Oh, I looked around the cave.
I examined the cave.
Yes, what about it?
Apart from fairly strong undead, I didn't find anything interesting. It's better to forget about it and look for a safe place.
So much time wasted. But you are right. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Yeah, I could use somebody to join my camp, by the way. If you wanna help out. Let's teleport to the castle. Resummon Gina. I wonder if I can actually recruit these two guys for the camp. How's work? Nope. I definitely need more people for the camp. I wonder if I can recruit Anger. Core Anger, yeah. Yeah, that's somebody we should recruit. Okay. So save the game. Heal up a bit more. The crypt is clear.
Vaulted.
I already know about it. You can have no doubt about our honesty, as we agreed. Hames will receive our universal forgiveness.
His soul can now finally find the long-awaited rest.
Okay. Is that it? Is Gomez finally free?
Gomez has received our forgiveness, now he is free. Go to him and tell him about it. It's time for us to go. The world of the living is harsh for us.
Farewell, mortal. May Innos protect you.
Farewell, men. Bye-bye.
Greetings, may Innos. I need you.
So are they gonna go?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I wonder if I can pickpocket them. Nah, they don't have a pickpocketing symbol. So shouldn't you guys just disappear at this point? Oh, they did. Perfect.
It can't go on like this.
Okay, so let's go to Gomez.
What?
And then I think we can also go to Janus as well. I wonder if we can finally talk to the guy. He's probably gonna unlock a new area on the map for us because he is basically guarding the same place as it was in Asun, the final temple in Asun. Okay, so let's talk to Gomez, set him free.
You are free. Your soul is forgiven.
At last, I feel it. My sufferings, my torments, they have come to an end.
This damn place no longer holds me. I'm truly free.
What about those precious statuettes made of Nordmorsk marble? You promised me to tell where to find them.
Believe me, you won't have to look for them. They are in the chest that stands behind me.
I will give you the key that will open this chest.
Here, take it.
And now it's time for me to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Farewell, Ore Baron. Let's open the chest. So, Oreskin ring, gold necklace, extracted mana, marble statue of Enos. So, shouldn't you disappear by now? Okay. So, any other chest? There's okay, he's gone. Perfect. Okay, so we have the antiques ready. Castle of the Old Camp, Lutero. Unlimited power people for the camp. Let's go have a chat with Janus. So let's teleport to another part of the island. Teleport to the ice mountains of the orcs. Can teleport directly to Janus, that's good. So does that mean we're gonna have to fight him? So resummon Gina. It's a boss fight, so that means he's probably gonna kill Gina. Janus Two-Face. Okay. We summoned by a ritual, but we need the skull of some very powerful demon. Wait. Do I actually have the skull of a very powerful demon? And yeah, I'm an idiot. So I already had the skull. So we need to summon the demon, kill him, and then go to Janus, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that that's how it's gonna work, right? Let's pop another light spell. Okay. Should also pop another speed potion. Summon Gina. Okay. So yeah, that's the issue with the Will of the Wisp. It picks up quest items that you're gonna need, and you can't keep track of it because you're busy fighting instead of paying attention to what the Will of the Wisp is looting. What the hell was the correct path? I think it was up here to the right, or to the left, I should say. Yeah, this gotta be the path. Okay, so I need to place the skull. Okay, I need to place the skull over here. Then we're gonna fight the demon, right?
Who called you to me? Who dared to disturb my sacred peace?
It was me.
Well, of course. Another mortal seeking power and authority for themselves. Well, believe me, you absolutely don't need them. Death suits you much better, you pathetic worms.
Hey, not so fast, beautiful. At least answer one of my questions.
What? And you still have the audacity to ask me for that? Well, why not? I would take pleasure in seeing your pitiful pleas, sparing your insignificant life.
You are mistaken. I wanted to ask about something completely different.
Really? And what about?
About the artifact whose power is capable of controlling this world.
Ah, that's it. Well, of course. You, like that necromancer, have imagined yourself as a great and powerful wizard. No, Damoisineur. And do you hope that I will tell you where to find him?
Something like that.
Such naivety. Haha. Answer me. Why did you need him, mortal? Do you really think you can handle the power of this object?
Well, I don't know that myself yet.
Don't know what.
Why did I even need this artifact? It just so happened that I heard about it, and my path has led me here.
How interesting. You know, it's hard to believe that the person who is seeking the most powerful relic in this world doesn't know at all what he needs it for. But I feel like you're telling me the truth, mortal. So, I will save your life, and I won't turn you into an indifferent undead, like I did with that arrogant mage.
I'm very grateful. Perhaps you could also answer my question while you're at it.
The artifact you are looking for is called Nevrum. It was created by the creators of this world in order to control it more easily.
Then there is no point in continuing the search for him.
Yes, you are right. Haha, for you absolutely none. However, my master has long wanted to obtain this item. And he could help you in his search, of course, in exchange for the power and influence that you mortals always crave to obtain. Well, do you agree?
And if I don't agree, then what?
Then, you are just a fool. And I am wasting my time with you right now.
All right, I see. You are a serious lady, and a little extra power won't hurt me. I agree.
Great. Just remember, you gave your word to Beliar himself. And now, you won't be able to just back out.
Let's get down to business.
All right, mortal. First of all, you need to find the Ancient of the Ancients. I was once called Janus Bifrons. Maybe he remembers something about this artifact. And now go. There's no need to waste any more time on talking.
Okay, so is she gonna disappear now? End the conversation. Okay. So was that it? I was expecting a boss fight. Teleport to another part of the island. Maybe we're gonna have to fight Janus after all. That would make a whole lot of sense. Okay, put summons on passive. So how does it say? Janus to face somewhere in this area? Yeah, he is. So we made a deal with Beliar and I didn't even get an option to say no. So Janus. So you are Janus Two-Faced.
So you are Janus the Two-Faced, and I've been looking for you.
You were looking for me, mortal. But why? I shall allow you to know.
A priestess of Belial named Avabiel told me about you. According to her, you might know about the fate of one of the oldest artifacts. They call him Nevrum. Have you heard anything about him?
I would have never thought that one day I would hear such a question from an ordinary person. So, you are Bayer's messenger? Since Avadur herself sent you.
Does it change anything?
No, absolutely nothing.
Then maybe you can tell me about this artifact.
The story will be short, for the answer to your question lies beyond these doors. However, as I already said, you will not enter them until I decide to let you in myself.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
What should I do to convince you?
You will have to pass my test, but it won't be easy. Are you really sure that you are ready for it?
Absolutely. Come on, tell me already. What does it involve?
All right. Since you are the envoy of Beliar, I will ask you to bring me the soul of his chosen one. The soul of the one who is himself, his essence, his strength, and his power in this world. If the Dark God wants to obtain this artifact so badly, then he will have to pay a high price for it.
Is that Raven?
Otherwise, these doors will never open for you.
So why did I call you Two-Face?
Why are you called Two-Faced?
As you have probably already noticed, mortal, I wear a golden mask.
Throughout my whole life, she hid my true face from people.
Why?
There were reasons for that. However, that is exactly why they dubbed me Two-Faced. Indeed, what she's hiding now is already hard to call a face. But, as you can see, the habit of wearing a mask has persisted until now.
Okay, so what were you when you were alive?
And who were you in life?
I was a dragon hunter.
Have you fought dragons?
And not just once. In those times when I lived, dragons were not such a rarity as they are now.
In one of those battles, I perished.
Indeed, as you can see, my stay in this world did not end with that. Now, I am the guardian of these gates.
And what is hidden behind them?
You will find out about it yourself, if of course, you prove to be worthy of this honor.
Alright, so do we have to kill Raven? James will let me pass. The soul of the Beliar chosen can be a very powerful creature, powerful dragon. So we need to get to chapter 6. I have got the soul of Beliar chosen 1. Wait a second. I've got the soul. I have more important things to do first. Wait, was it the dragon in the Valley of Shadows? Gold statuette, steel form, Palazar stone, Sphere of stone, package of coal, no. Ectoplasm, Asgalor soulstone, mighty dragon soulstone. So what does it say? Now I have more important things to do. First time I have to deal with the Eye of Enos. So do I interact with this thing? I'm on the other side. Okay. Okay, so what other quests do we have? We have the Fire Mage Expedition. Encounter the Golem. Okay. People for the camp. What about the mine? Okay. So let's teleport. Let's see where we can teleport. Let's teleport to Karinis, first of all. Specifically to the Brotherhood. Curious if I can ask Core Anger to join the camp. We also need extra miners. We need a whole bunch of people to join us.
Hey.
Core Anger doesn't want to join. Okay. So let's see. Who is a potential miner in this game? Because I have no idea.
Sure.
Okay, it's not Malak. So let's summon Gina just in case. Who is a miner? That's a very good question. Maybe people on Onar's farm, yeah, because a bunch of these ex-mercenaries, they were technically miners, right? So if we go to Onar's farm, what about Raoul? I have another hide for you. Scoffs. Everything else alright? Here, take this. What is this dialogue option exactly?
Here, take this.
What is this? What?
Bring the milk to a boil, mix with honey, and slowly drink it.
Why the heck should I bother with this?
Maybe you'll at least slightly restore your voice. Otherwise, you're so hoarse that my ears are curling into little tubes.
Oh, you jester. I will boil it now, mix it, and slowly pour it in one place for you.
You can only kiss me there.
Go to Beliar's mother.
Oh, brother. Okay, so who can we recruit for the camp?
If all those stories about I'm not a...
No thank you. I don't want to train my two-handed weapons, so we have 15 learning points. And a long way until we get to the next level. So we had Grimes join us. Anything else that might interest me? No, this is the bandit from the beginning. Maybe Fekla knows somebody.
I'm hungry.
We don't...
Can I have some more of yours too? Okie dokie. So the unlimited power quest has to wait until we fix the Eye of Innos, it seems. That's interesting. Darius and Adelhart.
Everything is...
Maybe... You know what we should do? Let's go to the camp. Let's see if there's more information in the camp on who we can recruit. So teleport to the camp. Ulrich.
Hey.
Everything okay?
So far,
Everything is quiet. Sagita. Sleeping nicely, I hope. What wares do you have to offer? What do I want? I want a lot of things, Sagita. I want a lot of things. Camp security. Grimes.
How do you like your new job?
And then one incident occurred.
Okay, Viper.
Hey, Viper.
Everything is great.
Auntie.
Wszystko w porządku.
Okay. Auntie doesn't know English. Okay. Camp security, nice. Okay, Errol. Do you have any news for me?
In the camp, the first deliveries of food supplies have begun. That's good news. However, the question arises regarding its storage, because without proper care, some of the food will simply spoil.
And what do you suggest?
In my opinion, the camp could use a good cook who could take the solution to this problem into their own hands.
Think about this. It's very important.
Okay, I'll come up with something.
Maybe Edda?
Ore mining has begun at the camp. It's time to think about getting a good blacksmith, especially since, as you see, we have a forge ourselves.
And where am I supposed to find one for you? There aren't so many good blacksmiths on this island.
Agreed. But if you want your camp to truly grow and become stronger, then you will have to find it. Repairing weapons, gilding armor, perhaps even making something to sell from the ore we mine can only be done. So you better rack your brains and think.
All right,
So let's see how we're doing on the camp statistics. I can, so we have the treasury is okay, over 4,000. Stocks of provisions. Okay, so we're basically using 12 food per day. So we have food for about a couple of weeks. We have gold for about a couple of weeks as well. Magic ore mining units per day, iron ore mining. Camp income is 0. That's not good. Something I like to do.
I would like what exactly?
Sell food supplies from the camp warehouse. Contribute money to the camp treasury.
I would like to. What amount?
2,500 gold coins.
2,500. Show me how. If you want.
No, I don't want to increase my strength. Okay, so blacksmiths. When you say blacksmith, Harad won't agree. I better talk to Carl. Okay, so Carl and Edda, yeah. I wonder if we can choose Bennett. Or maybe he's not gonna accept because he's a mercenary. Teach me how to forge magic ore weapons, please. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go and talk to Edda in that case. So teleport to Karinas. Teleport to Southgate. Let's teleport to the harbor. Perfect. What's the time? 1:27. Okay. So where was Edda? Probably sleeping. Edda, I need a cook, my lady. I wanna hire you. Can you make some soup? Would you like to work for me?
Would you like to work for me? I need someone who knows how to cook. There are a bunch of hungry guys in my camp, and there's no one to prepare food for them.
You are suggesting I become a cook in your camp? Why not? After all, life in this part of the city has become almost unbearable, and I would gladly exchange it for something else.
So, you agree?
Yes, but I warn you right away. If any of your guys messes with me with their nonsense, I won't be responsible for my actions.
You don't need to worry about that. I've got everything under control there.
Where did you say your camp is located?
Not far from Onar's farm in the old tower. It's hard to miss.
All right, then I'll go pack my things.
Wait, let's at least discuss your salary.
I don't need anything except a roof over my head and the opportunity to do what I love most in the world.
Then at least allow me to escort you to the camp. The road there is quite dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Wow.
See you at the camp then. Oh, and the password is Dragon's Treasures.
Okay, so we have a cook. Perfect. Now we need a blacksmith. We already have an alchemist. What is Carl? That's the question. Ignas. So, in which house does Carl usually sleep in? No idea, honestly. Worker.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Oh, there's Carl over there. Perfect.
Smart kid.
Let's hire Carl.
Smart kid.
Wait a minute.
Need your help.
I need your help.
What is the matter?
I have a very unusual blade with me, and I need to find out where it's from and who made it.
Okay, show it to me.
Here you go. Take it.
Oh, I have never held such a weapon in my hands before. Take it back. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with anything.
I need a blacksmith.
I need a blacksmith.
And who do you think I am?
You don't understand. I need a blacksmith in my camp.
Do you have a camp?
Yes, not far from Onar's farm in the old tower.
Not bad for someone who was just recently running around looking for work themselves. The offer is certainly tempting, but what will it give me?
Well, judge for yourself. What prospects do you have here? You have little work and little money. And considering the fact that a blacksmith like Harad is working in the city, you have no chance of getting ahead at all. I am offering you shelter, food, and a stable income.
You're right. I'm not exactly swimming in gold, but it's been enough to get by so far. All right, in the end, it can't get any worse. If I don't like something, I'll just head back to the city. And how much are you willing to pay me for my work?
Let's say 80 gold coins a day. I'm sure you haven't even made half that amount here.
What a generous offer on your part. All right, consider that you now have a blacksmith in your camp. Just give me some time to get ready.
See you at the camp then.
Cool.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Okay. So we have missing novices. Okay. So met some Mertana, but he had nothing more. Experienced armor, but he does not know any such on the island. Oh, experienced armorer. There is a smith in the camp of the bandits. Why didn't occur? It didn't occur to me to ask the smith. Teleport to the water mages, I guess. Didn't occur to me to go to the bandits and ask them. Teleport to the canyon. Okay, at least they're friendly now. This way. So where's the local smith? Who know? Missing novices, huh?
I need fish.
No, I don't need... Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, miners! I totally forgot these guys were miners. We need extra miners for the camp, right? Can we get Tom?
Now
No. What about Logan?
Oh.
No. Snaff? No. How's the situation? Okay. Can we get a couple of miners from this bandit camp? Scatty? Because there's a bunch of them here, right?
Hey.
What's up?
I'm really...
Okay, not Emilio.
Can you...
Back at work?
Back at... Yeah.
Okay, what about Paul?
Yes.
Hmm.
Hey.
Crimson. Trey Gold Nuggets, no thank you.
Hey.
A bunch of diggers. Brent.
Hey.
How's it going? Okay, I guess we can just teleport back to the camp. So I really don't know... What else could we get diggers? The prisoners in the Valley of Mines, maybe? Because there's only like one camp left, that's Fayette's camp, right? Marcus's... Okay... Teleport to the Valley of Mines. Teleport to the old tower. Because I'm a bit stumped, honestly, on whether we could get additional labor. Vipers, we have a quest. What about the mine? Which means, okay, more people have to be found. Hey, we're Shaq. So convict fed. Are you okay? How's your mining going? Yeah, no idea who else we could get for the camp. Maybe we can recruit Mud. That would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't want to jump down there. Okay, so I guess we go back to the camp. Teleport to Corinnes. No, not to the Pass of Corinnes. Teleport to... There was another guy we did a quest for. I think he was at... Not Benger's farm, Lobart's farm. So if we teleport to the south gate, there was another miner. Snipes, I think his name was. Or whatever his name was. It was a digger from Gothic 1. We did that quest for him to recover the bag of ore. Malef, Vino. How's it going? No, Malef.
Just go down if you run.
I have the Black Rose come to see it. Hey, what's your mouth, buddy? Don't get all worked up. Beat it. Just beat it. That's a very good song. Yeah, no idea where we can find the last miner. I gotta check off screen, I guess. Let's pop another speed potion. Maybe we can find them in a tavern. Seems we can find most people in a tavern these days. Citizen. Does Regis want to join?
They actually, Lord.
So, I need your help, guys. Who can we actually recruit for the camp? He actually has more bread and apples. Definitely gonna buy those. Gonna buy the cheese as well. Okay, so let's check out the last tavern. If we're not gonna find a miner there, I'm stumped. Gavern?
Yes, do you have any?
If you were
So what are you waiting for?
Okay, finally, somebody to hire.
Do you want to work for me?
What will need to be done?
Well, you are a tough guy, and I could use another guard in the camp.
You even have a camp.
Yes, and I am just recruiting people there. Well, what do you say?
Security guard? So what, someone will have to punch a face again?
I would say this is a much more responsible job. Of course, you will also have to keep things in order. But besides that, the camp may be attacked by monsters, bandits, or even orcs, and I need people who are ready to defend it.
How well, that sounds much more interesting. And will there be food?
Sure, 3 meals a day, shelter, and a small but daily payment for various chores.
They will even pay you. How much?
About 30 gold coins per day. Deal?
30 gold coins. I've never received that kind of money before. All right, I agree.
All right then, pack your things and head straight there. And by the way, the password to enter the camp is Dragon's Treasures. Just tell it to the guards at the entrance.
Understood. But first I'll tell Cardiff that I'm quitting. He will probably be very upset about this.
Okay, just don't take too long.
I will try my best.
Okay, so Cardiff is losing a bodyguard.
Wait a minute.
But we're getting one. So any news?
You're responsible for the best.
Perfect. Cardiff. Need information. No, thank you. So what about my payment?
Sure, buddy.
Perfect. So anybody else we can chat with while we're here? We also need a carpenter for the camp because stuff is gonna break down over time. That's just my opinion. Fisherman over there. I'm just trying to figure out who we can actually recruit. Rangaru. Citizen. Oh, can teleport back to the camp, I guess. Summon Gina. Let's teleport to the camp. See how things are going.
Hey.
So we have Edda. How are things going, Edda?
Is everything all right?
Yes, and all thanks to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now.
Aww, it's nice. So we have Edda cooking, that's good. Camp security, great. Okay, more camp security. Okay, cool.
Hey.
There's Gavin over here.
Is everything to the full?
Everything's okay, perfect. So where's the blacksmith, by the way? Should be here, right? Or is he sleeping? Is Farim the fisherman? And there's Carl. How's work going?
Great. No complaints.
Perfect.
Carl started working at the forge. I'm glad you managed to persuade him to join us. But now it's time to think about the main thing.
What do you mean?
The forge must generate income. Otherwise, it will be of little use.
Okay, what are the suggestions?
We could use our ore reserves for further processing into steel blanks. This is a quite popular product at the present time, and its sale will allow us to significantly reduce the camp's monetary expenses.
Sounds not bad.
I like it too, so think about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's definitely do it. Let's make a profit.
Recently, the number of people in the camp has increased. I think we should better arm our security. Especially now, the times are troubled. Various predators are roaming everywhere. Someone recently even saw a real live orca not far from here. If we don't take care of our security, this place will become easy prey for bandits or for those same orcs.
What can we do?
Carl will provide us with weapons. He, of course, is not a master blacksmith, but he can forge a good sword. but our fighters need better armor. The ones they have now won't even protect them from the bite of an ordinary blood hornet.
And what do you suggest?
Naturally, it would be better if we could produce our own armor. But for that, we will need blueprints and manufacturing diagrams. I'm sure you visit various places.
Oh, we
Perhaps
have
you
some
if anything,
schematics.
bring them to me.
We have some schematics, actually. Nice, okay. I brought the blueprints.
I brought the armor designs.
All right, give them here. I will hand these drawings over to Carl so he can figure them out. If it is really possible to make armor out of them, then in a couple of days all our guys will already be strutting around in it.
I really hope so.
Okay, so how much does the camp actually produce? So, 370 gold per day to actually maintain it. Shit. Camp income... Okay, there's something I like to do.
I would like...
What exactly?
Start producing steel billets. Contribute money to the camp, sell fully food supplies for the camp warehouse. Okay. So does it not update immediately? Do I need to wait a day until it updates?
Carl finished making the armor, and I immediately distributed it to our guys. Now there's no need to worry about their gear, and the armor itself looks very durable. Here, take it. I kept this copy especially for you. Maybe you will find them useful too.
Thank you.
Okay, so our camp income is currently 0. Cool. Missing novices, what about the mine? Okay, so we still need to find somebody else to hire. Okay, so we're losing a bunch of gold, supply consumptions, and a bunch of food per day. How much food supplies do we have right now? Not a whole lot of raw meat, but I guess we can give all the raw meat we have to Errol, right? So something I like to do. Contribute, leave food supplies.
I would like...
What size?
20 pieces of raw meat. Okay.
20
Okay, perfect. Supply of provisions, 245. Perfect. So that means we have food for about 20 days. We can always buy... Oh, they actually have better armor now. That's awesome. And we also got better armor as well, I think. We have had a copy of the armor they were given, right? Ancient Magician. Self-forged armor. It's actually pretty shitty armor compared to what we have. But I'm happy everybody has Hey, this is actually the same armor model as it was in Gothic 3. Yeah! This is the Paladin plate from Gothic 3. Huh. Interesting. Yep. This is definitely the Paladin plate from Gothic 3. I recognize it. Paladin armor. Nice. Viper. I want to have a chat with Viper. I can actually find him.
Hey, you.
How's it going?
Everything is great.
Yeah, I couldn't have done better, but I still need to look for somebody who can join our mining team. Actually, you know what I realized? I remember we freed a couple of slaves back in Corinus. I wonder if we can actually persuade them to join us. Don't remember if they're still in the same place. So there was this camp over here. It's all bandit camp, right? Over here. I remember we freed a couple of slaves. Not sure if they're still around. Or if they simply disappear from the game. Yeah, they seem to have disappeared from the game. That's unfortunate. Well, I have no idea where to find the last miner. Maybe it's gonna come to me sooner or later. It's probably somebody in the Valley of Mines I'm not currently thinking about. But in any case, that's for future me. That's for the future episode. So, thank you guys for watching. And see you in the next episode, where we'll try to see if there are more people for the camp we can find. And basically I want to leave enough supplies and stuff for the camp so that when we go to Raven, we don't have to worry about the camp disbanding. So let's teleport to Netbeck, I think. Subcamp. What is Netbeck? Perfect. Maybe the last one we need to get... there's Alex. Maybe the last one, what do you hear in the camp?
On the shore by the water, they stood for a long time and looked at where the camp of our brotherhood used to be. For some reason, the hair on my head is stirring.
Oh. And there are other ships here.
No. Otherwise, honestly,
why not?
Did you lose your mind? There are tons of, even from here, besides, compared to... So
Okay. Show me your wares.
Choose.
Okay, I see. Oh, so there's a bunch of seekers. Have you ever had headaches?
Have you had... At first, yes, but Nedbeck explained to me that it's...
Oh, I wonder if there's a... Oh, can we get Dusty as a miner? Or maybe Cliff?
That's the guys. Well, I sometimes...
Yeah, maybe we can get somebody from here as a future miner. Didn't even consider that possibility.
Yeah.
Or maybe this guy. Yeah, there's gotta be somebody in this camp we can recruit, right? Need help to defeat the Seekers.
I need help to defeat the Seekers. Will you help me?
You'll manage on your own. It's hard for me to kill my brothers of yesterday, even if they are already dead.
Does anyone in the camp have headaches or bad dreams?
I feel dark magic swirling above this valley. But it's really dangerous to be here, especially for my former swamp camp. But my god gives me the...
I see. Please cure me.
Please.
You're hearty.
So does that mean that there are new Seekers in the former Brotherhood camp? New battles to be had? Or am I being mistaken? I don't see anything right now. But I could be wrong. Summon Gina just in case. Can just jump down there. See what's up down here. Okay, so there are the orcs. Does that mean there are new Seekers in the camp? Because I was like 100% sure we cleared everything. Doesn't seem to be anything new around here. No, everything seems to be fairly clear. Oh, so I was mistaken, I guess. In any case, I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode where we're gonna try to see if there's anything else to do in the camp. And if not, we're basically just gonna go to Raven and try to defeat him. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. Feel free to like, subscribe, help support the channel. You can also donate on Patreon. You can also become a Patreon member for free if you wanna help out. Everything helps, to be honest. And as always, remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers, guys and gals, and take care of yourselves.